Get ready for Real Estate Best Buys, brought to you by the law offices of Mark L. Shapiro, with your hosts, Jeff Tamburillo, Sandy Pastor, and Jeff Popick. Buying, selling, building, financing. Jeff, Sandy, and Jeff have decades of professional service in all things real estate. And now, it's time for Real Estate Best Buys.
Good morning, Southwest Florida. You are listening to Real Estate Best Buys. And we say every week, and it is the place for real estate best buys. You know, it's very interesting to give my perspective. We're in a little bit of a real estate buyer-seller conundrum right now, at least on Marco. You know, there are the sellers who have been beat up over the years. I've been talking about seeing us transitioning to a seller's market, believe it or not. But a lot of the buyers coming down still think we're, you know, maybe 2 years ago. And there's battles going on now between buyers and sellers. The sellers want to say, my house has granite countertops and tile on the diagonal, and it's worth $15 million. And the buyers want to say, well, the tile's cracked, and I don't like the granite, so it's worth $100,000. But you know, deals are coming together, but they, you know, a few of them just blow up over silly stuff. So you guys seem...
And I mentioned this last week when I was sitting at the Ritz, and I had an agent from New Jersey come in. And he had that same kind of attitude. But what I think is a good thing to do is you go through the MLS with them even before you step foot in your car, because not only do you, I mean, you're going to get into the argument about the granite and the price, but at least if they say, no, there's not 400 in this particular location, there are 4, you know, and that's it. And that's what happened. And all of a sudden it puts things in a better perspective. So it's like, you know, setting the table in the first place. Yeah. I think. What do you think? Anyway, so who are you? You didn't say this morning. Oh. Well, I'm Sandy Pastor with Prudential, Florida Realty.
All right, morning. And I'm Jeff Popick of Marco Island Realty. And
I'm Jeff Tamburillo with Steelbridge Realty. To jump into that point we just talked about, I did some analysis. Last season in Lee County, for every home under $50,000 that sold, now we sold 1,726 of them. We have 372 active. From 50 to 100, we sold 3,157. We have 1,238 active. So you've got certain price points for every guy that bought last year, or every 4 or 5 that bought last year, you've got one. Mm-hmm. And that's the reality that some people are going to have to face. And then the real question is, do they step up into the next price point, or do they just go rent something?
Or do they wait and woulda, coulda, shoulda?
And the rental market's really hot. I mean, Steelbridge, we're out of rental inventory, basically.
Oh, Naples is impossible.
I think it's a result of they came here and said, wow, I can't buy what I was going to buy last year. I'll just go ahead and rent and see what happens.
Yeah. I mean, I've got clients now that can't come back to Naples for season because there's nothing available.
And on Marco, same thing. I've actually mentioned that a few times, that the rental inventory is nil. And one of the properties that I'm actually talking about today is not for sale. It's a rental. But I felt like it's such an important thing to bring to people.
Good idea.
I'm getting calls all the time for this. And I know everybody is really frustrated that there just are no rentals available. It's really an interesting thing. So,
and it's another thing for the buyers to look at in terms of return on their investment is, you know, if they want to rent it. And sometimes they don't think they do, but when they see such a great opportunity, then maybe it makes a little sense for them.
Yeah. And I'm also seeing a few more, and I don't know if it was just a fluke, but a few more for sale by owner financing. And even lease options. So that's an interesting thing for people to take advantage of. And I've actually got a couple of them today that are owner finance or lease option, and they don't seem to have a premium on them that you would ordinarily see. If somebody's going to carry paper, then usually they bump the price a little bit, but I don't see those in these. And just a very interesting time. Really,
and even though the rates are good, and I was telling you this before the show, it's such a hassle to get a mortgage. I mean, I had a closing that was supposed to happen 2 weeks ago. At the last minute, literally the morning of closing, there was another condition. And okay, satisfied. Well, then you got to go through the process, and it's you got to have 48 hours to look at the HUD. And so 2 weeks later, hopefully it's closing in the next few days, but you never know.
You never know. And it was interesting. I actually printed this article from the other day that we were talking last week about the rates being, last week it was 3.88% for a 30-year fixed. Even though not many people can get it, it's still there. And now the feds are extending that low rate vow. Now they're saying they're pushing back a rate hike until late 2014. So it's interesting. And I wonder if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Now people do like to procrastinate. So now are people going to say, we'll just wait a while?
We'll wait till it goes down.
Yeah.
But my point about the owner financing is it's like buying from a real person instead of a short sale.
Well, the owner financing, when you look at it, I mean, what's your option? To buy a T-bill at 1%? I mean, and when you look at the rates, if you examine what they've been doing, which the banks borrow from the Fed at 0 and buy a T-bill at 3, if they raise rates, they break all the banks. So they can't raise rates for a little while or they break all the banks. And if you look at the late 70s when Volcker cranked up the rates, he took all the banks out of the lending game because they, for some reason, borrow short and lend long. I mean, that's what they do. It's how they've always done it. And they get caught on rate upswings. Well, you're talking about cash. I mean, Lee County last year, we had 69.6%. The year before, we had 68.7% cash. We had more people pay cash, slightly more people, for higher priced, bigger homes. And that's what I found interesting too, because, you generally associate leverage with bigger purchases and stuff like that. And our price per square foot went from $76 in 2010 to $82 a square foot. And more people paid cash for a higher price per square foot.
Yeah. I mean, the market's changing. There's no doubt about it. And I don't even think we've seen the end of the changes. I mean, we're going to be 6 months from now, we're going to be sitting here talking about something that we're not even talking about now, probably.
But I do think this season is really a pivotal season.
Absolutely.
I really see quite a transition, again, from that just brutal buyer's market. Well, if you're a buyer, I guess it was good, but brutal if you're a seller, to now shifting more towards a seller's market, and certainly at least equal footing. There is stability on Marco. I'm seeing the bottom price stuff evaporate. Just absolutely evaporate. What will happen now? Will it step up? That remains to be seen. But there is nothing anymore.
And that's all price points. It's not just the bottom, but definitely the bottom more so. There's no doubt.
But interestingly, I am seeing on Marco a number of, I would call high-priced homes selling. $2 million, $3 million deals going quite a few times a week. And we really, are first coming into peak season, if you will. So very interesting. And I guess once the history book, we're seeing history in the making, I suppose, is a way to say it. So anyway, we've got a bunch of deals. I see Tombarello's he's taken up most of the desk here. So let's take a break. And when we come back, we will get right into the deals. Folks, you are listening to Real Estate Best Buys. We'll be right back.
Has foreclosure gotten you down? Do you feel overwhelmed by financial problems? Maybe you just need some direction or guidance. Then let Mark L. Shapiro help you. Since 1992, Mark L. Shapiro and his staff have been dedicated in helping people with personal injury cases, foreclosure defense, short sales, as well as many other real estate matters. Visit us on the web at attorneyshapiro.com or call 649-8050. That's 649-8050. Mark L. Shapiro. Large enough to handle your legal needs, but small enough to care.
Hi, folks. Jeff Popick here. If you're looking to purchase a Best Buy in real estate, whether a home, condo, lot, or commercial property, you should know that it costs you nothing to have an insightful and experienced realtor work for you and represent you. I have been an active real estate investor spanning almost 3 decades and also have my real estate license to help other people achieve their goals too. My specialty is representing buyers on Marco Island and in Naples find real estate Best Buys. I'm Jeff Popick of Marco Island Realty, and I invite you to call me without any obligation to discuss how I can help you too. Call 239-450-3000 anytime to speak with me personally about how I can help you achieve your real estate goals. That's 239-450-3000.
BudgetBlinds.com.
Ever gone to a store to pick out new window treatments? But when you finally get home, it seems they never look quite as nice as the picture on the package. Well, there's a better way. Budget Blinds, bringing our showroom to your home. With Budget Blinds, you can view many styles such as plantation shutters, draperies, or blinds, all surrounded by your decor. No more guessing. The result? A perfect solution every time. 20 years in business, Budget Blinds is the nation's largest window treatment retailer with a personal touch from local, knowledgeable consultants. And we go the extra mile. Free temporary shades, free removal of your old blinds, and free installation. And there's a reason we're called Budget Blinds. Best quality, best value, best service, all with your budget in mind. Plus our exclusive, no questions asked warranty.
Come discover Budget Blinds. For special discount offers, visit BudgetBlinds.com. That's BudgetBlinds.com. Or call 1-888-88-BUDGET.
Budget Blinds, a style for every point of view.
BudgetBlinds.com.
It's time to get back with Jeff, Sandy, and Jeff, the trio with insight into today's Southwest Florida real estate market. It's Real Estate Best Buys.
Welcome back. You are listening to Real Estate Best Buys. We come here every week. I'm Jeff Popick.
Sandy Pastor.
And Jeff Tamburello.
And you are listening to Real Estate Best Buys. Again, the place for Real Estate Best Buys. And I'm going to tell you, folks, just this past week, as an example, 2 properties came on the market in Fiddler's Creek. And we've talked about Fiddler's Creek. This one came on the market. It was about a 2,500 square foot condo built in 06, 07 in Fiddler's. Came on the market at $164. And I wanted to run to the studio and just get on the air, but this is a weekly show. And of course, it went pending. So if you are looking for a Best Buy, if you're here and it's time for you to buy, you got to get in touch with us. This is what we do here in this studio, is bring to you the very best buys. And sometimes, like I said, they come on the market on a Monday and they're gone by Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So please, folks, if you are looking for that incredible buy, sometime, the true steals don't stay around. So get in touch with us. My name, again, is Jeff Popick. I'm with Marco Island Realty. 239-450-3000. And, share with me what you're looking for, and I can be your eyes and ears, certainly on Marco. And the phone will be ringing when that amazing deal comes along.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm Sandy Pastor with Prudential Florida Realty, and my offices are Park Shore and the Ritz. And you can reach me at 239-595-0714. And anything and everything Naples, there are still some good deals. We're going to talk about some of them today. But it is absolutely true. I mean, even I think all of us, we prep for the show and we try to find things and we double check right before we come in here. And half the time the day before we pull it up and the next day it's gone. That happened to me on Friday, actually. So anyway, give us a call and we will, be glad to share with you not only what is the very best buys, but the very best buys for you. And that's what's really important.
I'm Jeff Tamburello with SteelBridge Realty. Our number is 239-567-9838. We specialize in Lee County, and we specialize in commercial, pretty much South Florida. And the real blood in the streets right now is commercial and land. And real hot segment of the market's industrial. We're getting we just listed a 102,000 square foot industrial park in Cape Coral, Florida, that we're leasing and selling. And pretty amazingly, we've got lease proposals out on 8,000 square feet of industrial space, and we've got somebody circling an 18,000 square foot block and another one circling an 8,000 square foot block. We'll have that building, just about 90%, that complex about 90% leased up pretty quick the way things are going.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, shall we start?
Shall we start with something? Sandy, why don't you start us off?
Well, I've got a great deal. This is an amazing deal in Hyde Park in Pelican Bay, which is a premier location in Naples. This is a 2.5 bedroom, 2.5 bath, 1,430 square feet. Hyde Park, there's only 8 residences in the building. This one is listed at $300,000. I mean, you don't see anything in Pelican Bay at that kind of price. And this is good square footage for a condo in Pelican Bay. A lot of them are a lot smaller than this too. This one has skylights, 9-foot ceilings. It's got the private lanai. It's steps to the tram, take you right to the beach. It's got an eat-in kitchen, a huge master bath. This is a beauty, and it's in great shape. It is also furnished. So somebody just come in and bring your bathing suit and your bottle of wine, and you're ready to rock and roll. It's right there for you. It's 6320 Pelican Bay Boulevard. And give me a call if you'd like to see it, 239-595-0714.
Got a great deal for what would be an investor, particularly a handyman in Lehigh Acres at 2713 3rd Street Southwest, listed at $42,900, which is $26 a square foot. It's a 3205 built. This thing is stripped down to basically the metal studs inside, and it's missing the kitchen and the bathrooms. So it's going to require some rehab work. The exciting thing is, whether it's your home or whether it's your rental, if you get this for the right price and you get the work done for a right price, you shouldn't have a whole lot to do to it because you've pretty much rebuilt the entire home. It's 1,639 square feet under air, and the location it's in should easily rent $775, $795 in today's market.
That's awesome. I mean, that's one of those you're not going to see a lot of in the future, too.
Yeah. All right. I actually have one. Ordinarily, I do focus on Marco, but sometimes Naples. This is, I think, an amazing deal in Quail West. And actually, I also have a lot in Quail West I'll be talking about later. This is a house built in 2008. So essentially very new. The address is 6535 Highcroft Drive. Again, that is Quail West. It's a 4-bedroom house plus a den, a 5-car garage. Again, built in 2008. It's got over 3,900 square feet of living area with 4,600 square feet total. Pool, spa, all the bells and whistles. Again, it's a custom-built home with high ceilings, highly polished marble floors, the infinity edge pool and spa, fenced-in yard, and they even have a tiki hut. Really amazing. And the price, I think, is a best buy considering this property and considering the location at $1,845,000. But like I said, talking about owner financing, this seller is willing to do owner financing, which is rare. Certainly at these levels and certainly in Quail West. So if this is something that is of interest to you, give me a call. This one, may not be around if somebody wants to come along and, put a little
Swoop
bit down.
It up. Yeah. Well, we always say it only takes one.
Yep. That's it.
The right person comes in at the right time, and, that's a beauty. And Quail West is phenomenal. So definitely something to take a look at.
So there you go, folks. It's the address again is 6535 Highcroft Drive, Quail West. There is owner financing. And last to say, today from 1 to 4 p.m., there is an open house at this property. Again, 6535 Highcroft Drive. There is an open house today, 1 to 4 p.m. I think we need to take a break, and when we come back, we're going to jump into some more of these real estate best buys. Stay tuned.
Opportunity is knocking. Become a member now. The Southwest Florida Real Estate Investment Association was established in November 2003 and is now an industry leader. The Southwest Florida Real Estate Investment Association has been on the cutting edge of data gathering and analysis of the housing downtrend and foreclosures. Our analysis and trend reporting has made us an expert source for the media and set standards by which the housing market is analyzed and trended within the industry. Our members are real estate investors, real estate agents, title agents, insurance agents, landlords, property managers, wholesalers, rehabbers, note buyers, hedge fund managers, bulk asset purchasers, foreclosure and probate investors, and people just like you who are looking to gain a competitive edge. Our motto is knowledge withheld is knowledge wasted. Join us and check us out on the web at www.swflreia.com. That's www.swflreia.com.
Hi, I'm Sandy Pasteur of Prudential Florida Realty's Park Shore and Ritz-Carlton offices. My partner, Pat Burnett, and I want to put our dedication, knowledge, and years of experience to work for you. Call us at 239-595-0714. If you want to buy or sell that beautiful home on the Gulf or on a championship golf course, we can help. I'm also certified and experienced in short sales and foreclosures with both buyers and sellers in this specialized type of real estate. Today, more than ever, it's important to work with an experienced and knowledgeable realtor. Naples is our home and our specialty. For a free market report or other information, call us at 239-595-0714.
Coastal Breeze News for a fresh perspective. Distributed free every other week at over 300 locations from Marco Island, Goodland, Isle of Capri, Naples, and Everglades City. Coastal Breeze News is a full-color newspaper with full-length feature stories and award-winning photography. Coastal Breeze News is about the people, places, and events you want to know about. Check out the full calendar of events, comprehensive classified section, and the ever-popular columnists. Winner of 14 Awards of Excellency from the Community Papers of Florida and member of the Florida Press Association. Coastal Breeze News is the perfect advertising medium to reach your customers. Coastal Breeze News is locally owned and operated, meaning your advertising dollars stay right here to grow this community. Coastal Breeze News, pick up a copy today for a fresh perspective, and be sure to check out coastalbreezenews.com.
It's time to get back with Jeff, Sandy, and Jeff, the trio with insight into today's Southwest Florida real estate market. It's Real Estate Best Buys.
Welcome back. You are listening to Real Estate Best Buys, the place for real estate best buys. Let's just dive right into some of these deals. Sandy.
Okay. Speaking of Fiddler's Creek, you kind of led in with comments about Fiddler's. This is a new listing that just went on the market this week. And it is way under the comps for what it is, so you definitely want to take a look at this one. It's absolutely beautiful. It is a 3+ den, 3-bathroom coach home, 3,010 square feet. This has got a beautiful view in the front of the golf course, and on the other side where the bedrooms are, it is the lake. It is listed at $324,450, which is unbelievable. It's got beautiful furniture. It's the Mediterranean style. Of course, it has all of the granite and the stainless and tile on the diagonal. And as we've said 100 times, Fiddler's amenities are just unsurpassed. And it's I call it the palms of Naples instead of the pines of Rome when you're driving through there. It's gorgeous. So again, it's 9150 Cherry Oaks Lane. It's unit 202. Absolutely a beauty, and I think a steal at this price. So if you're interested, give me a call at 239-595-0714.
I've got a property at 2750 Knoll Road in North Fort Myers. This home was built in 2006. It's 2,300 square feet under air. It's on 10 fenced acres with its own private pond. Home was built, the lady who built it is an interior designer. It's a very well-built home, has its own safe room. What's really nice, 4-car garage. You can put all your toys in one safe place. You also have a generator switch. It's a beautiful, beautiful home. The price was just reduced on this to $399,900, and this is what we call NBI, not bank infested. It's a real live human being that you can make an offer to. They'll counter it and even convey it via warranty deed. So, wow, kind of cool like that. A
real deed?
Yeah, a real warranty deed. If you'd like to see this, you could give us a call back at 239-567-9838.
Yeah, that sounds like a beauty for sure.
All right. And at the beginning of the show, I mentioned a rental, which ordinarily, I don't know that we'd talk about on the air, but because there are virtually no rentals available on Marco, this is an annual rental. Located in Hideaway Beach, which is also a rarity unto itself. It's on Cocoa Plum Lane. This is a house that has almost 5,000 square feet of living space, built in 2003. It has a pool. Just amazing. If you're familiar with Hideaway, amazing amenities. The list just goes on and on. Lush landscaping. This has a billiard room, a wine cellar, and also a glassed-in lanai that even adds more living area. It has an elevator and a library. The house is done right if you're looking for a large house, if you maybe have a large family. This is available. It is a rental on an annual basis at just about $3,500 a month. Is the asking price. So if you are looking for a rental on Marco in as good a location as it gets, you can give me a call at 239-450-3000.
And that's what we went back. We went back to talk about too. We went to talk about earlier the fact that the rentals are all at various price points. I was looking for a rental for a client this week. I found one actually in Port Royal on the Gulf. Absolutely spectacular. I mean, in season, they're asking $12,000 a week. So they don't get $12,000 a week, but what do they get? I mean, if in fact you want the luxury living and you want to get a little return on your investment through rentals, or you want, the annuals on another basis, I mean, the opportunities are there. So, Jeff, I think you're next.
Got a townhouse in Cobblestone on the Lake, which is a newer development right off I-75 on Colonial. It's a great central location. It's a 2-bedroom, 3-bath townhouse. $35 a square foot, $45,000.
We have rented one.
Yeah, we have rented units like this recently for $795 and $850. We do a lot of leasing right in this little area. But it listed at $45,000. It's bank owned. I don't think this is going to last very long. It's 1,276 square feet under air. They do have a fitness room, clubhouse, pool with a hot tub in there as well, and it's gated with controlled access.
I think he's pulling out his checkbook, folks.
Yeah. So if you'd like to see this, you can give us a call at Steelbridge at 239-567-9838.
All right.
He really is. I'm laughing because he really is.
All right, folks, you are listening to Real Estate Best Buys. We need to take another break, but we still have plenty of buys across all of Southwest Florida, from Marco Island to Naples to Fort Myers, Lee County. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
BudgetBlinds.com.
Budget Blinds, making a dramatic impact on the look of your home with fabulous new window coverings. But why does choosing window coverings always seem such a daunting task? Well, relax. We're Budget Blinds, and we'll bring the showroom to you. Whether you want plantation shutters, draperies, or blinds, our friendly, knowledgeable consultants will help you every step of the way. We'll do the measuring, remove your old blinds, offer temporary shades, and install your new window treatments, all at no cost. And because Budget Blinds has been the nation's largest window treatment retailer for 20 years, we carry the very latest styles from the biggest names, plus our exclusive no questions asked warranty. Best value, best service, best quality, all with your budget in mind. Why would you go anywhere else?
Come discover Budget Blinds. For special discount offers, visit BudgetBlinds.com. That's BudgetBlinds.com. Or call 1-888-88-BUDGET.
Budget Blinds, a style for every point of view.
BudgetBlinds.com.
Are you facing foreclosure? Has your lender sold your mortgage or lost the note? Even if you didn't make your mortgage payments, you may have the rights that can prevent foreclosure. Defending your foreclosure and knowing your rights may give you leverage to modify your existing loan, avoid a deficiency judgment, avoid a foreclosure on your credit history, or provide you the time necessary to get back on your feet financially. You need an attorney that has foreclosure defense experience, not just some referral service. The law office of Mark L. Shapiro, PA, has handled hundreds of foreclosure defense cases and has represented foreclosure defense clients since 1992. If you would like to speak with an experienced foreclosure defense attorney, call Mark L. Shapiro, PA at 239-649-8050. That's 239-649-8050.
In today's competitive real estate market, timing is everything. Steelbridge Realty LLC is a licensed real estate brokerage headquartered in Lee County that utilizes cutting-edge marketing techniques to offer solutions in today's market. Steelbridge Realty's group of professionals have decades of experience and have navigated through many business cycles. If you own real estate that you're thinking of selling, we would be happy to provide you with a free competitive market analysis. If you have any general questions about buying or selling land, residential or commercial real estate in Florida, call Steelbridge Realty at 239-567-9838. That's Steelbridge Realty at 239-567-9838. Or you can check us out on the web anytime, day or night at www.lee-county-homes.com. That's www.lee-county-homes.com.
It's time to get back with Jeff, Sandy, and Jeff, the trio with insight into today's Southwest Florida real estate market. It's Real Estate Best Buys.
Welcome back. You are listening to Real Estate Best Buys. During the week when we're not here, you can always check us out on the web at realestatebestbuystoday.com. That's realestatebestbuystoday.com. Sandy, why don't you start us off?
Okay, let's jump right in. Coconut River, absolutely great location. This is a 3-2, almost 1,700 square foot single family home. Beautiful manicured lawn. It's at 2713 Clipper Way. Again, great location. It's got a big living room. It's got an eat-in kitchen. It's got paved entranceways that walk up to the front door, as well as on the sides for storage. So your cans and so forth. They're not sitting just right on the ground there. But this is a beauty, a great opportunity for someone in a nice location. It's listed at $229. That's the asking price. It is a short sale, so but this one I think is a pretty easy one from everything I've learned about it. So 2713 Clipper Way in Coconut River. If you're interested, give me a call at 239-595-0714.
All right, and I guess I'll talk about one on Marco. This, when I get into the Marco Island MLS, I'm constantly comparing one property to another, and analyzing it that way, also trying to come up with best buys, whether it's for the show or for a customer or even for myself, whatever the case might be. This property is the lowest priced home on Marco per square foot. I know there are other areas where you can buy stuff less expensive, but on Marco, this is $90 a square foot, which is virtually unheard of. It was built in 2000. It is a short sale. The address is 1953 Sheffield Avenue. Like I said, built in 2000. It's got 4,200 square feet of living space, 4 bedrooms. It's just an amazing home. Again, 1953 Sheffield Avenue. It is a short sale, but depending on your situation, that might actually be a good thing. The asking price is $380,000 for a 4,200 square foot home on Marco. When this one goes, the next cheapest single family home square foot is $123 per square foot. So this is a Best Buy, 1953 Sheffield. If you'd like to see it, you can call me at 239-450-3000. Tumbarello.
Got a golf access pool home at 397 Norwood Court in Fort Myers. This is right off McGregor, just north of College. You're pretty close to the river. Home built in 77, 2,396 square feet under air. Boat lift, concrete dock as well. There's pavers that go from the pool to the boat dock. And again, this is right off McGregor. You're very close to the river. They've recently dredged the canals in here too. At $199 a square foot, there's a tremendous amount of value here. Listed at $479. If you'd like to see this, you can give us a call at 239-567-9838.
Okay, and we've got a great opportunity in the Dunes in Naples. This is in the Grand Excelsior. It's a 3-bedroom, 3.5 bath, almost 4,000 square foot high-rise condo. This one's on the third floor. Absolutely beautiful. It has a view of the bay. It's listed at $810,000. It's got it's the terrace level, private patio with a spa. This one's also got above ground parking. The kitchen is a gourmet kitchen. The kitchen is just phenomenal. Absolutely beautiful, and a pleasure to work in and to serve in and entertain people as well. So this is a great opportunity for someone. This one is also available for the private beach club that comes with some of the units and buildings at the Dunes. If you're interested in this one, it is at 285 Grand Way, and it's again listed at $810. It is a foreclosure, so maybe some opportunity there for a little wiggle room as well. If you're interested, give me a call at Prudential Florida Realty. My direct dial is 239-595-0714.
All right, Sandy. And I've got a condo on Marco, which is an amazing deal. It is the Estuary, actually specifically the Estuary 1 building. The address is 2213 San Marco Road. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath condo, 1.5 bath for $114,000. Actually, specifically $114,900. It's turnkey. Again, 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath, well maintained. Just an amazing deal at $114,900. If you'd like to see it, you can call me at 239-450-3000. I mean, this is an actual livable condo, 1,300 square feet, $114,900. Folks, you are listening to Real Estate Best Buys. We're going to take a break and come right back with more Best Buys. Stay tuned.
Has foreclosure gotten you down? Do you feel overwhelmed by financial problems? Maybe you just need some direction or guidance. Then let Mark L. Shapiro help you. Since 1992, Mark L. Shapiro and his staff have been dedicated in helping people with personal injury cases, foreclosure defense, short sales, as well as many other real estate matters. Visit us on the web at attorneyshapiro.com or call 649-8050. That's 649-8050. Mark L. Shapiro. Large enough to handle your legal needs, but small enough to care.
Looking for tenants? You should know that the most important part of property management is qualifying tenants, yet many overlook this vital step in the process. Michael Lyons with Zivkovic and Associates Real Estate Services specializes in property management. In fact, he currently manages over 400 homes. He's a licensed real estate agent and also licensed as a condo association manager. Additionally, Michael is completely fluent in Spanish. Michael Lyons has resided in Southwest Florida his entire life and enjoys doing property management. If you need help managing your home or just want a tenant placed, call 239-560-6164. That's 239-560-6164. Or visit his website at www.swflpropertymanager.com. That's swflpropertymanager.com.
Hi, I'm Sandy Pastor, Prudential Florida Realty's Park Shore and Ritz-Carlton offices. My partner, Pat Burnett, and I want to put our dedication, knowledge, and years of experience to work for you. Call us at 239-595-0714. If you want to buy or sell that beautiful home on the Gulf or on a championship golf course, we can help. I'm also certified and experienced in short sales and foreclosures, with both buyers and sellers in this specialized type of real estate. Today, more than ever, it's important to work with an experienced and knowledgeable realtor. Naples is our home and our specialty. For a free market report or other information, call us at 239-595-0714.
It's time to get back with Jeff, Sandy, and Jeff, the trio with insight into today's Southwest Florida real estate market. It's Real Estate Best Buys.
Welcome back. You are listening to Real Estate Best Buys, the place for real estate best buys. Also, just want to say, folks, if you're thinking of selling, now is the time also to get in touch with us. We come here every week. We understand the market. We focus on what are actually the best buys and what is selling. Our hit ratio, if you will, is through the roof.
It's pretty good, absolutely.
So we can really tell you, if you want to really sell, where you need to be priced, and we'll give you an honest evaluation. You can call me on Marco. I'm Jeff Popick at 239-450-3000.
And I think that's, we say this too, between the three of us, there's a lot of other things that we do, including this radio show, over and above what a lot of agents do. So, we definitely want to hear from you, would like to talk to you and have an opportunity to talk to you about listing your property as well. And I'm Sandy Pastor with Prudential Florida Realty, and direct dial at 239-595-0714. And I've got a great opportunity here. This one's in Bonita Springs at Pelican Landing. I have mentioned it before, but amazingly, it's still there. It is the lowest price unit here. It's at 25050 Bay Cedar Drive. This is turnkey furnished. It's got a great private lanai with built-in gas grill, the vaulted ceilings, the open floor plan. This one is also turnkey furnished. Probably even comes with a corkscrew in this one. It's got incredibly low annual association fees, which is something you also want to look at when you're considering if it's a best buy for you or not. They are $1,754 annually with a lot of amenities here. Again, when this one is 25050 Bay Cedar in Bay Cedar, Pelican Landing. It's listed at $335. If you're interested, give me a call, 239-595-0714.
I've got a best lease here for a commercial property in Cape Coral. $595 a month gross for a first floor office condo, 871 square feet. And we're talking gross. We're not talking 8 whatever plus CAM. So you've got $595 plus your sales tax, and this even includes the water. The unit's built out already. It has it's a couple rooms, has a little server area, also has its own private bathroom, 2 assigned parking spots, and parking in front of it. You're very close to the intersection of Del Prado and Cape Coral Parkway. This would be a great place for any number of businesses. 1325 Southeast 47th Street, Unit E, $595 a month gross. It includes the water.
That's fabulous.
You should be able to make a profit functioning out of this space.
Yeah, and you're right. It sounds like a great opportunity for a lot of different businesses.
All right. I actually, speaking today on owner financing, I've actually got a Water Direct lot in one of the best areas of Marco, actually. It's a large, again, direct access lot with southern exposure, which a lot of people really like. It is essentially in the Tiger Tail Beach area. $399.9. It's a 110 by 110 lot on Renard Court, which if you bought this like 3 years ago, your neighbor would have been Alan Jackson. He built a house right there, literally 2 lots away, a massive home. I guess he moved, but you can go take pictures if you're a country music fan. So, $399.
Alan slept here. Is that
pretty much? I think you can put a sign up there. $399.9, 451 Renard Court. Owner financing available with 25% down. $399 for that lot is already a Best Buy. There is not a premium in my estimation because there's owner financing. That just is a huge added perk. If you'd like to get more information on it, you can call me at 239-450-3000. Sandy?
And a great opportunity here. I've talked about it before. Amazingly, it's still there. This is a single family in Maplewood, which is a great location. It's at 459 Crossfield Circle. This is a short sale, but it's listed at $174,000. This is 1,814 square feet under air. This is the one where the owner actually would like to stay in place if that works for the buyer. If you're looking for a single family down the road and you want a renter, you've got a built-in opportunity here. Or if you're ready to move forward and live in it yourself, it's a beauty. It's 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, built in 97. Again, it's 1,814 square feet. 459 Crossfield Circle. Give me a call, 239-595-0714.
Got a industrial park, Mid-Cape Industrial Center in Cape Coral, 71 to 79 Mid-Cape Terrace. You have 102,000 square feet, tilt wall construction, impact glass. It's 52% occupied right now, and as I said earlier, we have a lot of activity on the leasing side. We're also offering this for $73 a square foot for sale, and the owner would bridge somebody, finance somebody up to 3 years with, say, at least 30% down. And, I mean, you've got tenants in here. There's a post office distribution center. There's an Army Reserve unit, and it sits right across the street from Cape Charter High, which is a Cape Charter School, which is a K-8 school. So if you've got any businesses particularly that would benefit from being right near a school, and that's what we're getting a lot of people coming forward on it. This is a great project, built by McGarvey Development. They build great projects. If you'd like to see this or get more information, you can call me at 239-567-9838.
Somebody's calling right now.
Tamburello, ask you a question. You deal a lot in commercial. You deal a lot with investors, and really this market now, and rightly so, is a lot of end users. But if you are an investor and you're looking for the right place to put, or the best place to put your money and take advantage of the market, where do you recommend going with it?
The key to that is you have to ask yourself a couple questions. How much treasure am I looking to invest? What's my anticipated rate of return? How long do I intend to have it invested for? And what's your risk tolerance? Because there is no one fit all. I mean, there are guys who go out and, look to flip stuff and, they're looking for 25, 30% unlevered returns, which is hard to do. We've also met some guys recently that are very happy with 7% annualized returns on a commercial property because that doubles your money every 10 years. In 10 years, you're out, really. So it really depends on what you want to do. I see the real blood in the streets right now in land and in commercial, particularly industrial commercial, very active.
Good words from Jeff Tamburello. He runs the Southwest Florida Real Estate Investment Association in his leisure time, which you have tons of. Anyway, folks, you are listening to Real Estate Best Buys. We're going to take a break and come right back. Stay tuned.
It starts with a dream of everything you want your home to be. And the personal touch of someone you trust to make it a reality. Making dreams come true is
At Dreammaker Bath and Kitchen, our award-winning design team creates a fun and easy approach to remodeling. Our showroom offers guests with countless displays of fine cabinetry and designer tiles. From traditional to contemporary, we have the value, design, and style of your choice to meet your budget. Call today for your free design consultation. 596-5306. Our website, naplesdreammaker.com. 596-5306. Dreammaker Bath and Kitchen. 596-5306.
Refreshed, renewed, remodeled by Dreammaker Bath and Kitchen.
Coastal Breeze News for a fresh perspective. Distributed free every other week at over 300 locations from Marco Island, Goodland, Isle of Capri, Naples, and Everglades City. Coastal Breeze News is a full-color newspaper with full-length featured stories and award-winning photography. Coastal Breeze News is about the people, places, and events you want to know about. Check out the full calendar of events, comprehensive classified section, and the ever-popular columnists. Winner of 14 Awards of Excellency from the Community Papers of Florida and member of the Florida Press Association. Coastal Breeze News is the perfect advertising medium to reach your customers. Coastal Breeze News is locally owned and operated, meaning your advertising dollars stay right here to grow this community. Coastal Breeze News, pick up a copy today for a fresh perspective, and be sure to check out coastalbreezenews.com.
BudgetBlinds.com.
Ever gone to a store to pick out new window treatments? But when you finally get home, it seems they never look quite as nice as the picture on the package. Well, there's a better way. Budget Blinds, bringing our showroom to your home. With Budget Blinds, you can view many styles such as plantation shutters, draperies, or blinds, all surrounded by your decor. No more guessing. The result? A perfect solution every time. 20 years in business, Budget Blinds is the nation's largest window treatment retailer with a personal touch from local, knowledgeable consultants. And we go the extra mile. Free temporary shades, free removal of your old blinds, and free installation. And there's a reason we're called Budget Blinds. Best quality, best value, best service, all with your budget in mind. Plus our exclusive no questions asked warranty.
Come discover Budget Blinds. For special discount offers, visit budgetblinds.com. That's budgetblinds.com. Or call 1-888-88-BUDGET.
Budget Blinds, a style for every point of view.
budgetblinds.com.
It's time to get back with Jeff, Sandy, and Jeff, the trio with insight into today's Southwest Florida real estate market. It's Real Estate Best Buys.
Welcome back. You are listening to Real Estate Best Buys, the place for real estate Best Buys. Just a reminder to check us out on the web at realestateBestBuysToday.com and get in touch with us. I'm Jeff Popick of Marco Island Realty, 239-450-3000.
And Sandy Pastor, Prudential Florida Realty, either Park Shore or the Ritz, and direct dial is 239-595-0714. And I'm just going to quickly mention this great opportunity for someone. This one's in Longshore Lake, which is a great location. This one is a 4-bedroom, 2-bath home, almost 2,500 square feet. It's got an amazing pool. The wood floors, the high ceilings, spacious kitchen. Longshore Lake is an area that's on 88 acres of lakes. It's a little boating, absolutely beautiful. And this one is on the water. It's at 10886 Longshore Way West, and it is listed at $344,900. If you want to take a look at this beauty, give me a call, 239-595-0714.
I've got a golf access home in the Northwest Cape, 3-3, built in 05, for $155 a square foot. What's really nice about the water in the Northwest Cape is you are right out to Matlacha, to Pine Island Sound, all that. There's an amazing amount of, and the fishing. If you want to see fish jump, go check out a canal in the Northwest Cape. There's mullet jumping everywhere. Amazing snook fishing. You've got Boca Grande Pass with, world famous tarpon fishing right around there. So pretty amazing buy, I think, at $275 for a 3-3 build in 05. There's one bridge out, so you're not going to put a sailboat in this. If you'd like to see this, you could give us a call at 239-567-9838.
All right. And, as we've been talking about, folks, sometimes deals come on the market on a Monday, the day after we do our show. They're gone before the next show. So
or
really,
before the show's over. Sometimes.
Yeah. What we bring to you is the most current. But, as we're speaking, something could very well be going under contract. And they do. Especially now, and especially with some of these deals we're talking about. This one that I'm going to mention right now, I've discussed on the air before. It has just fallen through the cracks. I don't get it, actually. It's a vacant lot in Quail West, about 0.6 acres, so over half an acre. $55,000. It is not a short sale. It is not a foreclosure. $55,000 for a lot overlooking the lake and the golf course. I don't get it. $55,000, and it can be yours at least for the moment.
Well, I think a lot of people wouldn't suspect there'd be something like that there. So, it takes a good agent to find it and, be able to market it to their particular clients.
And as best I can tell, this is the all-time best deal in Quail West. All time. Even during the boom or the bust or anything, the best deal in Quail West for a vacant lot.
Jeff's pulling out his checkbook again.
Yeah. All right. We might have a deal right now, folks. Okay. And then also just to mention, there are a couple of lots, or actually acreage, 2.5 acre and 5 acre parcels in Golden Gate Estates. The owner is just looking to move them. He paid many times what he's asking and is also willing to do owner financing. Currently now, these two parcels in Golden Gate Estates, you could be bought for $35,000 for both parcels. I think he paid well over $150,000. Kind of not funny, but now he's just looking to move them, and you can his loss can be your gain. So if you'd like to see any of these, you can call me at 239-450-3000. And Sandy?
I just wanted to invite everybody to an open house on Sunday. It's at 2292 Island Cove in Pelican Marsh. We'll be open 1 to 4. This is a beautiful pool home on a lake. It's 2 stories, but the second story off the media room has a screened-in lanai overlooking the lake as well. It's absolutely gorgeous, and we'd love to see you out there. Again, it's 2292 Island Cove in Pelican Marsh. We had an open last week. We had 35 people. I'm surprised it hasn't gone under contract, but we're going to do it again, and I probably won't be talking about this one the week after next. So give me a call if you're interested, 239-595-0714.
I'd like to throw this out real quick, too. At Steelbridge Realty, we are looking for help. If you're an agent and you need help, particularly marketing your listings, or you don't get very many leads, why don't you give us a call? We'd love to talk to you, 239-567-9838.
All right, folks, that wraps it up for this week. You've been listening to Real Estate Best Buys. Catch us next Sunday at 10.
Be sure to listen to Real Estate Best Buys every Sunday morning at 10. Brought to you by the law offices of Mark L. Shapiro. In the meantime, if you need help buying or selling property anywhere in Collier County, be sure to call Jeff Popick of Marco Island Realty, 239-450-3000, 239-450-3000. And for all your real estate needs in Lee County, call Jeff Tamburillo of Steelbridge Realty at 239-567-9838. That's 239-567-9838.
Hi, folks. Jeff Popick here. If you're looking to purchase a Best Buy in real estate, whether a home, condo, lot, or commercial property, you should know that it costs you nothing to have an insightful and experienced realtor work for you and represent you. I have been an active real estate investor spanning almost 3 decades and also have my real estate license to help other people achieve their goals too. My specialty is representing buyers on Marco Island and in Naples. Find Real Estate Best Buys. I'm Jeff Popick of Marco Island Realty, and I invite you to call me without any obligation to discuss how I can help you too. Call 239-450-3000 anytime to speak with me personally about how I can help you achieve your real estate goals. That's 239-450-3000.